If you're eating overnight oats every morning, you need to stop and hear this because there's something in your overnight oats that could be working against everything you're trying to achieve. Our overnight oats aren't just oats. Whether they help or hurt you depends on something called insulin sensitivity, and most people have no idea what that even means. Here's what's actually happening. Millions of people eating oats every morning are spiking their blood sugar, storing more fat, and getting a dose of a carcinogenic chemical found in 95% of oat products every single day. I get it. You've been told oatmeal is heart healthy, lowers cholesterol, gives you energy, but that's only true for certain people. The studies showing these benefits, they have a huge flaw no one mentions. I've dug into the actual research and the science of how your body handles oats. The real story is completely different. Whether oatmeal helps or hurts you comes down to one thing: how well your body handles carbohydrates. If you're metabolically healthy, your blood sugar starts around 80, rises to maybe 120 after eating oats, then comes back down within 2 hours. Oatmeal works fine for you, but if you're insulin resistant or diabetic, that same bowl sends your blood sugar to 180 or 200 and keeps it there for hours. The numbers that tell you you're in trouble: a 1C over 5.8, fasting insulin above 10, or elevated triglycerides. Your body can't process carbs properly anymore. Here's how you know which category you're in. Get a glucose meter and test your blood sugar before eating oatmeal and 2 hours after. If it spikes more than 40 points and stays high, oats aren't your friend. This matters because insulin is a storage hormone. The higher your insulin resistance, the more those oat calories get stored as fat instead of burned for energy. So for millions of people, daily oatmeal is actually preventing weight loss. Now here's something that'll shock you. The Environmental Working Group found traces of glyphosate, a probable carcinogen according to the World Health Organization, in over 95% of oat products tested. This is because farmers spray glyphosate as a pre-harvest drying agent to kill the plant quickly and speed up harvesting. The courts have already awarded millions in damages to people who developed non-Hodgkin's lymphoma from glyphosate exposure. Yet somehow, this chemical is in almost every bowl of conventional oatmeal being consumed daily across America. The application is straightforward. If you're going to eat oats regularly, buy organic. It's the only way to avoid this contamination. This isn't about being paranoid. It's about making an informed choice about what you're putting in your body every single day for years. This matters because we're talking about daily consumption over decades. Small exposures add up, and your morning bowl of oats shouldn't be a source of carcinogenic chemicals. Here's where it gets interesting. The way you prepare oats completely transforms their impact on your body. Most people eat instant oats with skim milk and syrup. That combination is 77% carbohydrates with minimal fat. It hits your bloodstream like a sugar bomb. But if you use steel-cut oats, which are less processed and have more surface area, they're absorbed much slower. Then add whole milk instead of skim, throw in a tablespoon of chia seeds and 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds. Suddenly, you've gone from 9% fat content to 47% fat, and your fiber has more than doubled. Those healthy fats slow down the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing that blood sugar spike. The research shows that this combination keeps you full longer and provides more stable energy than the traditional preparation. The application is specific. If you're going to eat oats, use steel cut. Add healthy fats like nuts and seeds, and use whole milk. This transforms the macronutrient profile from a high-carb disaster to a balanced meal. Even though oats are naturally gluten-free, they contain something called avenin, a protein that can trigger inflammatory responses similar to gluten. The catch is that this inflammation is delayed, sometimes showing up days later, making it nearly impossible to connect to your morning oats. For people with irritable bowel syndrome, autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's thyroiditis, or existing inflammation, avenin can make symptoms worse. Not to mention that conventional oats are often processed on the same equipment as wheat, leading to cross-contamination. The application here is to choose certified gluten-free oats if you have any inflammatory conditions or autoimmune issues. Pay attention to how you feel 2 to 3 days after eating oats, not just immediately after. This is important because chronic low-level inflammation is linked linked to everything from joint pain to brain fog to increased disease risk. Your daily bowl of oats could be contributing to symptoms you never thought to connect. So what's the right way to eat oats? If you're metabolically healthy, not sensitive to avenin, and want variety in your diet, here's the formula. Steel-cut oats, organic and certified gluten-free, prepared with whole milk or almond milk, healthy fats from nuts and seeds, and no added sugars. I like sweetening mine with a couple of dates. Just keep in mind that oats aren't magical. A tablespoon of chia seeds has 3 times more soluble fiber than a serving of oats. An avocado has twice the soluble fiber and 18 times more heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. The benefits you're seeking might be better found elsewhere. Try to view oats as one option among many, not as a superfood you must eat daily. Consider alternatives like eggs with vegetables, full-fat yogurt with nuts, or even intermittent fasting. So that's the truth about daily oatmeal. It's complicated, contaminated, and potentially inflammatory for most people. But there's actually a vegetable that costs just $1, naturally reduces inflammation, and works for everyone, regardless of their blood sugar. I break down exactly what it is and how it works in this video right here.